Political leader of the Tobago Organization of the People, Mr. Ashworth Jack, in commenting on the resignation of Mr. Austin Jack Warner, says Mr. Warner has set a precedent never seen in this country. Kenisha George has the details.
According to Mr. Jack, a leader within the present coalition, the decision by Mr. Warner is definitely in keeping with the highest principles of democracy, having ever been the only person to resign from his cabinet, parliamentary and political positions.
Whatever is said of Mr. Warner has set a standard that we have not seen in this country before. I think as it relates to whatever transpired in terms of that brought to his resignation, the Prime Minister would have had a long time, looked at stuff. I'm quite sure we have heard a lot of stuff. There's a lot of distractions. And I think both Mr. Warner and the Prime Minister did what they think was the best thing for the country.
Mr. Jack continued that from the formation of the People's Partnership, it was understood that the organization was not homogeneous, as it proved to be meshing of a number of organizations.
That allows people to speak out on matters because of their own philosophy. That is new. And I think that is why it creates such ripples. In that, in the other organization, if you don't toe the party line, then there's nothing like 2 or 3 strikes. 1 strike and you're out. Ask Keith Rowley.
Mr. Warner's resignation has fueled much speculation about the possible candidates, even as Mr. Warner has indicated his desire to run again.
I think that there are some personal decisions that people must make. And for one to try to speculate or to infer what they think or impose your own views on person, I think that is something I prefer not to. Mr. Warner is an individual that will make a decision we think is in his best interest and the country's best interest, and I'm quite sure that will be done.
As the situation unfolds through a media release, the Speaker of the House of Representatives will declare the Chaguanas West seat vacant at the next sitting, which will trigger the 90 days countdown to that constituency's by-election. Kenisha George, Channel 5 News.